What's up, guys? MMAGAME here, bringing you another video. I want to say Happy New Year to all you guys. It's 2018, and there's the countdown right there to UFC 317 days and some change. And it is almost here. If you guys didn't know, here's some actually new, not completely new, but just some new little clips that they showed for the last fight with Cyborg and Holly Holm. They got some good knockout clips and stuff like that. They also have some shots of Khabib. But basically, if you guys didn't know, if you get EA access, you can get the game on January 25th, and I think you get only about 10 hours of gameplay. So that kind of, you know, it is what it is. I don't actually know if that's true. Let me know if you only get 10 hours of gameplay, or you could just play it however long you want. But I'm pretty sure it's 10 hours. But that was a beautiful knee by Edson Barbosa. Khabib, you know, if you guys saw that fight, it was pretty brutal. Khabib just put the smash on him. But anyway, I threw in some more beta footage recorded during the beta, so this isn't going to be like the full game. This first clip right here, I just threw some highlights with Dariush getting loose on Diaz, but I cannot wait for the game. Incredibly hyped. It's getting so close, and I cannot wait. Let me know in the comments what you guys are looking forward to the most. Definitely for me, it is the online competitive side of it, but you know, other people like the single player stuff. I've never really messed with the single player too much, but I do think I might a little bit in this game in particular. But I'm gonna be doing tons of tutorial type strategy stuff, because as you guys know, if you didn't know, the stand-up in this game is completely different. There's a lot more things to learn, mainly the counters, and I get that beautiful uppercut, ducking the overhand. Let's take a look at these replays. Dariush is just out of control. Check that out. Ducks that overhand and gets the beautiful double uppercut. It's all over for Diaz. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be doing a lot of tips. And see, what a lot of people don't maybe not know about this game is they think that certain things might be, you know, overpowered or this or that. There's a lot of counters, and there's hard counters to different things that you do. So I'm going to be letting you guys know of all of the different counters to all the different things. So if you're losing by a certain type of way, then, you know, there's usually just a counter to it that you might just not know, or you might not know the certain buttons to press or this or that. So if you guys want to stay tuned for those tips, make sure to hit that sub button. I want to thank you guys for 76,000 subscribers. That is insane. We are almost at the 100,000, you know, not too far away from 100,000 subscribers. So that is insane. I want to thank you guys so much. I never really thought this channel would get to this size, honestly. So yeah, we're just gonna keep it flowing, keep it growing, and yeah, that's what we do here. And you know, I just, hey, want to say big thank you to all of the support. And if you enjoy this video and all my videos, keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that bell button if you have not already. But this next fight here is using Anthony Showtime Pettis going up against your boy Tony El Kukui Ferguson. And he is, I never really used Tony Ferguson too much in the beta, but he was pretty good. And I'm just not a huge fan of him for so. I mean, I actually do like him, but I just like more of the fighters who are just primarily strikers is what I like to use in the beta. So I'm mixing it up, 1-2 to the body. I actually get some pretty unique combos that I've learned with Showtime during the beta, and one of the combos that I learned was the lead hook to spinning back fist combination. Now I'm sure when the game actually comes out, they'll learn how to see them better and they'll be more aware of them, but in the beta people just had no clue. So I drop him right there with the hook. Look at that, ripping the body with the body hook. Though the body shots are brutal, if you can start to flow those in with your combos, it takes a while to get used to, and I'm still obviously learning just like everyone else. But you guys, you gotta take the time to learn the new stand-up. You just have to do it. It is what it is. If you're gonna play the game, you want to get good, you gotta throw out everything from UFC 2, say peace to that stuff, and just learn the new stand-up, because it's here to stay. and that's just how it's going to be in UFC 3. So hey, ripping that jab body kick again. That has been patched. Well, not patched, but it's been fixed since the beta. They've already you know, released info saying that they've changed all that. They've nerfed it down with many different ways. I did a video on that if you want to check that out if you haven't already. But that's the end of round number 1. Showtime Pettis is clearly just pretty much using this guy as a kickback. But look at that. I run out, sprint at my opponent, which I am going to be doing to pretty much everybody. But I missed that leg kick. So it takes some time to get used to the sprint. You can't just hold forward. You actually have to hold... You double click that analog toward them, but you have to keep holding it in their direction. And with the camera movement, you sort of have to like rock that analog down and keep it facing toward them. But look at that. I'm trying to rip the body. Look at that. Ducking, uppercut. There's so much action. And El Kukui is just getting lit up like a light bulb right here. Oh, there it is right there. The hook, spinning back fist combo, and he is in pure defense mode. He's backing up into the fence. He's trying to throw 1-2s like a maniac. But we get the same combo again, and it rocks him, and he is just bamboozled. And we're just keeping the pressure. Just non-stop pressure. Look at that. Hit with an uppercut on the way down. Look at that head kick. I could have TKO'd, finished him right there, but I let him back up, and I knock him down again with another head kick. I'm not a huge fan, and then I knock him out again with a third head kick. That was just brutal from Pettis. Sort of not even competition in that fight. That's how a lot of the fights went. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the. I wasn't a fan of the TKOs mainly because it seemed like they're pretty much useless because you couldn't really get out of them. I mean, McGregor could sometimes get out. It seemed like. But it seems like most of the fighters couldn't actually get out at all. And this is another quick fight I had with Casey. So I would really hope that they change the TKOs to where you can pretty much survive the first one. Kind of like UFC 2. If you got the first TKO drop, you could pretty much always survive the first one. I think that's at least how it should be with this one. Because if not, then it's kind of just pointless. To have it, in my opinion, if you can't survive any of them, or if you can't even survive the first TKO. But let me know what you guys think, if you agree with that as well in the comments below. But this fight, I'm using Casey, and he was really fun to use. I wasn't that good with him though. I don't know really why. He's got like really good movement, you know, in and out movement. He's got pretty good like rangy kicks and stuff. But for some reason, I just couldn't really get my groove with him all the time. But this fight, it was just really quick, and this guy, if you notice, like I'm staying in front of him, but I'm not giving him much space, but I'm not backing up too much, so I'm just letting him sit there and miss strikes over and over, and I'm trying to cut off the cage, but he, you know, is missing so many strikes, and that's really a lot of my strategy in this fight. Is just I'm not even engaging with him. I'm just coming in and sort of just backing off and keeping him guessing up against that cage, and he's just swinging at complete air. I'm just pure ghost with Casey in this fight, and that's what I plan to do in the full game. But he drops me right there, gets a little cocky with the taunt. It's all good. It's all good. Casey starting to throw, starting to put the pressure on. UFC 3 is incredibly close, and look at that lead head kick. Rocks him with Casey. Push kick into the fence. He's throwing with no stamina. Reckless abandon. Boom, big shots to the body. Casey going to town. Drops him with the body shots. Now we're flexing on him because he taunted us first. That's what we do. But as you can see in round number 1, Barbosa's stamina is completely drained. I go for the takedown. I don't know if I did that by accident. Look at that body kick. Brutal. And the pressure is just on a whole nother level in this game. And look at that jab spinning kick. He's missing so much. It's like he's frantic. He's scared in there against Casey. Letting him up. We ain't done with you. We ain't done with you. Casey. Oh, it's all over. just like that, Mark DeCasey gets it done against Edson Barbosa. Hope you enjoyed those fights and those highlights, guys. Thank you again for 76,000 subscribers. Make sure to follow me on Twitch TV and Twitter. Till next time, this has been MMAGAME. Peace.